Hello everyone and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. So just a little background about myself. I'm a professional interior designer. I have been working in this industry for the past 6 years, working on high-end private residential projects, hospitality projects, department stores, yacht hotels, bars, and everything you can name it in the UK and internationally. So in this channel I'm going to review some of the most viewed videos of amazing and incredible houses, developments, and anything design and architecture related, and just give my own professional advice that maybe what they could have done differently and what different finishes they could have used, and also answer to all of your questions. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. I will read all your comments and try to answer them all as well. So without further ado, let's start with the first video.
Hello and welcome to Residence 950. This hilltop estate is adjacent to one of the world's most famous streets in the beautiful Russian Hill neighborhood of San Francisco. This estate spans a full city block, nearly a third of an acre.
I love that outdoor space. And is that two different houses or is it just one? It looks like it's two different ones, unless I'm looking at the neighbor's house, but I think it's the one at the bottom with the pool,
which is almost 6 standard lots. And in San Francisco, that sort of space is extremely hard to come by. This estate is comprised of over 9,500 square feet, with a main house, 5 bedrooms, 6.5 baths, and a 1-bedroom, 1-bath wellness cottage with sauna, steam, massage area, and spa. The estate is connected by lush gardens overlooking a 270-degree view.
Ooh, that view is gorgeous. I have actually never been to States before, but anywhere in States, but I would love to go and visit San Francisco. You can see the bridge as well.
Of the city of San Francisco and the Bay. What makes this property extraordinarily unique is its world-class amenities. From a back cave entrance to your chic garage,
entrance,
to a 4-sided infinity edge pool.
Nice.
And if that's not enough, we also have an outdoor theater, an art gallery, and a 1,000-bottle wine wall. And this home is certified LEED Platinum for the highest levels of sustainability and design. Residence 950 is on the market for $40,500,000.
Okay. So I think so far from the spec that they said, it does sound like a $40 million house. Because they're in adult cinema, pool, jacuzzis, view, location.
Let's take a look. Here we are in the backyard, which is the heart of the home. It's a central location between the main house and cottage. And the overall approach to this garden was to do this in a completely sustainable manner. We brought in drought-resistant plants, native plants, ancient olive trees that are over 100 years old.
Trees.
All of the water from this site, whether it's from the rain on the roofs to the garden, is collected and directed to a 12,500-gallon cistern that's used for irrigation not only of this yard, but it's also used for flushing toilets inside the house.
That's good.
We try to reuse materials wherever we can within the home. These cobblestones were original to the house from 1906, and the sound of running water is very soothing.
I always love to reuse the finishes or materials that already been in a house. Sometimes when you knock down a wall and you find a brick, like old brick wall behind it, like knock down the plaster, and then the brick wall comes out. And keeping it is very good.
It contributes to an overall feeling of wellness and decompression. Here at the center of the garden is our fire pit and seating area. One of the most special elements to this property is the fact that you could be here in your secluded and very private garden, but at the same time have these iconic views from Alcatraz all the way to the Transamerica Pyramid and Salesforce Tower. Just up the stairs.
So I think actually they have a very good sized garden as well, because from the houses that I've seen in San Francisco, not a lot of them have a garden, and if they have, it's definitely not this big and overlooking that incredible view. So I think that's by itself like a $15 million and a big selling point.
Here at the outdoor dining area, with Piacentina flooring we've imported directly from Italy. Elegant.
Love the herringbone cup.
And seating for up to 20 people. We're also surrounded by small speakers that look like lights, but also mushrooms that
That's
come out of
very
the
good.
ground where subwoofers are located. One of the unique elements to this space is also the
Oh, although I like the chandeliers, but I'm not sure about. It looks like it's been staged for, I don't know, a Halloween, or they just don't look right. Yeah, no. I will replace those chandeliers.
that we have an outdoor screening area.
That's
Whether it
nice.
be 20 people for dinner to a Super Bowl party that can include hundreds of your friends, I've never seen a house entertain better. And to assist with entertaining, we have this outdoor kitchen,
Yes.
which includes this Heston grill and rotisserie.
So I am a big fan of cooking. If you follow me on my Instagram, you see I trying to explore and learn new food, and so outdoor kitchen is amazing for me. So yes to that.
As a wood-burning pizza oven.
Yes. Oh, I love Italian food as well. Just
Coming down this
FYI.
pedestrian path from the garden is one of my favorite features of this house. It's a four-sided infinity edge pool, but it's actually cantilevered. It's extended beyond
How
its
deep
foundation,
is the pool?
reaching out towards the edge of the property line. It's almost as if it's suspended in air. A lot of what we do in terms of development you can't see. And in this pool, we actually have a speaker system that's underneath the water. So you can have classical music out here in the garden, but then dunk your head and play Taylor Swift.
I like the look of the pool and how it kind of fades away with the ocean in the background, but it does not look like that is deep at all. To me, it looks like it's too, a meter deep or something.
No one would
So
know.
it's not a pool basically. It's just a big bathtub.
So here we are in the living room, and this is on the same level as the garden. It's bathed in natural light, which was very much our intention.
So here's the thing. Pretty much every house I see online and on YouTube, with the interiors and how they stage it, I think it has to change pretty much. But let's continue watching this.
This is a completely detached house. We have this jewel box of a bar, which is beautiful
Okay.
amongst itself. But one of the features I really love is the fact that it captures a view of the Art Institute's bell tower.
That's
the bell tower
nice.
is actually built with an impression of
I love a window when it's like a vocal point and you can actually look at something straight out. So that's a nice feature to have. And I quite like that it's dark and moody with the white marble, I think it's Calcutta, with the mirror backsplash. I'm not sure about those LED lighting on either side, because usually you want to hide it, or if you got glass shelf and glass backsplash, you want to sort of have a spotlight at the top to shine on the objects that you have on your shelves, instead of having like a stripe of light side to side. But
from concrete, which is a motif we try to carry forward in the north and south sides of this property as a way to connect itself to its neighbors. As we step over here, you can see one of the original visions and intents of this home, which was to connect the pool to the bay, to give you this sort of sense of space with water. Here we are in a real chef's kitchen. We have induction and gas for cooking tops, 3 different ovens, including a steam oven, all Gaggenau.
Gaggenau is a very good brand.
Dishwashers, an integrated refrigerator.
So just pause it here. I do very much indeed like the wooden kitchen with again a Calcutta marble backsplash and this island. I was a big fan of islands, so I'm happy to see they have a massive island here. I'm not sure of having 2 different hobs, one gas, one electric. That's quite strange. I've never seen it anywhere else. And also that it looks like they got 2 sinks and 2 hobs next together, and there's not much countertop left to do like your food prep or anything else, unless there is another area. But I like how everything is nice and sleek. I like how they have no handles on the cabinets above, so I assume with your finger pull from the bottom you pull them out. And I like how they got the handles for the bottom cabinets are integrated, so it's nice and neat and it's easy to clean.
And freezer. Not only is it truly functional, but it's beautiful to look at, with Italian Baffi cabinetry, Calcutta countertops, and limestone floors. But what I love the most is its connection to the garden.
Ooh, that's nice.
It truly makes it a family home.
Oh, that's beautiful. And I see they had a little seating area on the side as well.
One of the things I'd really like to point out is how light enters this home. we've installed a glass elevator with a skylight above, and that light ends up permeating not only to the floor below.
I think it's very good that they have a glass lift or elevator, because especially if it's in your private house, most of the times I find that if it's like a normal lift when you can't see anywhere, like I wouldn't personally like to go into that lift, because if you're the only person in a house and you get stuck in there, you know, you will freak out. Whereas if it's glass, at least you can see outside, or I don't know, to break it and escape. But yeah, so I am happy that it's glass. Also, it will help with the natural light, because I can see the staircase goes around it. So it will help so the light goes through it, which is good.
But all the way down to the lower level. So in essence, this elevator serves as a...
Just one thing I noticed, that they have the skirting and architrave, which is here, the skirting and architrave. It's like within the wall, and there's just a little tiny shadow gap. That's a very nice and expensive detail to have. But a lot of people don't like it, but it's like a contemporary new way of doing those architectural details, which is quite nice.
Highlight for 3 different levels to this house. Here we find ourselves in the master bedroom, which truly celebrates San Francisco with its views. Not only that, but you have a direct connection to your garden from the balcony above. So
I always love to have a garden off the master bedroom, because in the morning, if you're making a cup of tea and someone bring you a cup of tea, and then you just want to stay in bed, but just walk outside and, open the balcony doors and the fresh air comes through. It's just nice, I think, to have a balcony for your master bedroom.
Fact about this space is that we actually put shielded cable in all of the bedrooms. And the point of that is to reduce our exposure to what's called EMF, or electromagnetic frequencies. What we try to do is carry that a little forward with the programming of our retire button on our Lutron Homeworks. So when you hit retire at night and turns down the lights, it also will turn off the Wi-Fi for the house and reset it to start again in the morning.
More the curtains. You definitely need curtain in that room. I guess they don't have anything because it's for sale, but you definitely need sheer curtains and blackout blinds, we call them here in the UK. So it will make it completely dark at night, and you don't need to wake up like at 6 a.m. when the sun comes out. I don't know what time is the sun rise in San Francisco, but here in London, sometimes it's like 4:30 in the morning, and if you don't have blackouts, you'll be up at 4:30. So, yeah.
So here in the master closet, we take design seriously. These are Boffi Italian cabinetry, and we also brought in statuary marble floors. And consistent with the rest of the house, these marble floors are also heated, so you could comfortably walk barefoot throughout the entire house any time of day.
So with wardrobes with no doors, the problem is they get really dusty, like your clothes and whatever you have in there. Unless you have clean every single day to dust it, I recommend to either have a glass door or like a normal door, but don't leave it open unless you can afford to have someone to look after it 24/7. And yeah, but it's quite nice to have it open if you got someone.
Here we are in the master bathroom. In addition to beautiful finishes and views, we strive to create a
I love the marble walls and floors.
Peaceful and serene environment. It's perfect for decompressing. We have this beautiful freestanding soaking tub made by Boffi, as well as Boffi sinks and cabinetry. A personal favorite of mine is these sconces, which remind me of coral. This is truly an urban retreat that allows you to escape from the city. But in case you don't want to, we also have a waterproof television in the shower.
Okay. Well, it was a nice bathroom. I didn't really see the vanity, but it wasn't something really spectacular. It was, I would call it pretty average, really, for like a high-end house. So I'll probably rip out the entire bathroom and redo it.
Believe it or not, we're on the lower level of a 3-story home. This part of the home has actually been excavated underneath the original house that was here. We have floor-to-ceiling doors that slide open to give you a wonderful connection to a terrace that almost doubles the size of this.
This is like a nice entertaining area because it's lots of open space. Obviously, the grand piano, outdoor space, and
entertainment room. This house knows how to entertain. This bar is actually a collaboration with Trim Pacific's design team and Browning. And I
do like the bar. It looks like it needs more light because it looks a bit dark. But it's good that they didn't put those LEDs that they have in the other room earlier. But I do like I'm a big fan of brass in general, so wherever I see brass, I do like it.
Rated the color of our stone and marble with
And I do love that marble, how it's got the gold leaves that kind
out
of
of the
matches
brass.
the
And
brass.
these may look like hardwood floors, but actually this is a high density limestone. We were able to design and cut these floors to minimize the amount of waste.
Okay.
With Residence 950, you actually get a
Another
second
kitchen.
single-family home. We've dubbed this the Wellness Cottage. This cottage was actually built here in 1906 to accommodate the family with living space while their home that was destroyed during the 1906 earthquake was rebuilt. Because this is a single-family home, it comes with a fully equipped kitchen. And all of this goes away with the folding of some doors.
I'm a big fan of these doors, and I do use it a lot in my designs because you can see, you can hide away your entire kitchen, or if it's a bar, I can see that joinery on the left as well. It has the same door, so you can like hide it away, and everything will look so nice and clean. But I probably won't have it in a tiny cottage because you're not going to entertain, or you don't want to hide your kitchen, like you're there to use it. But it's a nice feature to have if you want to hide a joinery
to magically disappear. Here we are in the would-be bedroom of the residence.
Okay.
This space
Yes.
was repurposed to be a massage area for couples, but easily could be converted into an office
I
or
would
gym.
love a massage area.
No wellness cottage is complete without its very own sauna,
Okay, a
and
glass
we also have a
sauna.
steam room with
That's
cold
nice.
water plunge. The steam is actually coming out of a Tensui water filtration system, which serves the
I could just live in
entire
that
property.
spa
You're swimming
area
in that
of
water,
ours.
showering in that water, and also steaming in that water. Just outside, you have your spa as well as a Bafi outdoor shower.
Yes.
And what's unique about this space is the amount of privacy you have with this lush landscaping around you.
That's nice, yeah.
At Troon Pacific, we take
Plants.
garages very seriously. Garages are often used by catering companies for entertaining. So we consulted catering companies locally and asked, what do they need? And they told us that they needed 20 amps of circuitry, as well as a stainless steel sink and prep area. So we're fully equipped to throw a party of any size. And for your favorite member of the family, we also installed a dog wash.
I mean, I don't know if it's an American thing but we never use the garage for the entertainment, like the food prep or anything. They usually have a separate kitchen that we call it like butler's kitchen, or like a back of the house kitchen, and all the staff will go there if you have a party and they prep the food and they bring it out. And obviously your garage is your garage, and but that must be American way of doing things.
So I'm standing here on the car turntable, and this allows maximum flexibility in terms of not only parking 4 cars in the garage, but it allows you to pull your car onto this to be able to face forward as you go down the long tunnel, because nobody wants to go down this tunnel backwards.
Yeah, those turny things, they're very good, and you can actually print out your own design on it as well, which I did for a couple of my projects. So they have their own logo in the middle and like design around it, and it's good for small garages that when you walk in and then there is no much maneuver space, so you have it like at the end, so you just park it there, it rotates, and then you walk into the bigger area and you can park wherever you want to park your car. But they're very, very expensive, and you need to have the space below it because they do go quite deep down. But it's a nice, expensive feature to have.
Part of wellness is surrounding yourself with beauty. And here you have your personal art gallery.
I love.
We've tried to
art gallery.
maximize flexibility, whether it be sculpture or works of
This
art
is where
on
I
paper
can
or on the
hang
walls.
all my own art. So in case you don't know, I do my own arts as well. So yes, I will love this room because
We've made it easy to interchange and to have lighting that can adjust to whatever need you have in this gallery. Even though this art gallery is beneath the backyard, it actually has natural light that still comes in. So we have skylights that are actually walkable from the garden.
And I guess you can use this gallery for something else as well, because it's a one big open space. So again, you can use it for entertaining. You can use it, I don't know, for whatever you want, basically, which is good. Have a spare, massive, empty room.
A different work of art, depending on your taste, is the wine wall above us. And there you can have over 1,000 bottles of temperature-controlled wine with a cold pantry behind. Having your own art gallery actually allows for maximum flexibility in terms of how this space is used, whether it be dinner parties, lectures, or
I also like the finishes in the gallery where they had that light wooden floor and the plain white wall, because you want the art to pop out really, so you don't want anything to distract you.
Having your own DJ come, we have a DMX lighting system that could be controlled by DJs or music.
Yeah,
if collecting art is not your thing, there's a lot more flexibility with this space. Originally, it was permitted to be a sports court. It also could be a climbing wall, an IMAX theater, and we've even engineered an opening in this wall to connect to our garage, which can allow for a car lift to be installed and to have a place to display additional cars in your home.
Multi-purpose, basically, which is always
Residence 950, your own private oasis, an infinity edge pool.
Yeah, look how shallow that pool is. That is definitely not a pool. Like, you cannot swim in that. You can just float. But
ample indoor-outdoor living,
nice.
A state-of-the-art kitchen, an entertainment lounge and bar, an art gallery, a 1,000-bottle wine wall, and of course, a one-bedroom, one-bath wellness cottage.
Thank you very much for watching my first video. Please let me know down below in the comments what did you think, and don't forget please to subscribe and share my video and my channel if you liked it, and hit the like button as well, and I can't wait to see you at the next video.